oh, I'm going to unsubscribe because I disagree with you. Instead of unsubscribing to somebody because you disagree with their point of view, how about you write in the comments why you disagree and be a adult as opposed to a 5-year-old child and say, I'm unsubscribing because I'm a liberal leftist. Yeah, Tara Setmayer. I know on my live stream the day for yesterday, I said I don't like her, but I actually prefer her, as I said before in the past, over Ana Navarro. At least from watching her over the past 2 days, I can see why she's a Republican. Despite watching Ana Navarro for the past 5 years, she's been on The View on and off since 2016. I still don't know why she's a Republican. Hi, welcome to JOA. If you're new to my channel, please click subscribe and click the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Please share this video with your friends and your social media family. Thank you so much for the support so far. Watch this clip of Tara Setmayer schooling dollar store attorney Sonny Hostin and other hosts, and I'll come back with some more.
Is that's what we're talking about early Monday morning when today he's signing the infrastructure bill, right? There have been so many big wins, especially because we have had people are being vaccinated. People are getting the booster shot. The infrastructure bill just got passed, and that's a big deal. And instead of talking about that, we're talking about his approval rating. And we're especially talking about Kamala Harris's approval rating being 10 points lower than his approval rating. And I think that really speaks to where our country is. You know, let's come down on the woman who happens to be the first female vice president that we've ever had in this country's history, which is ridiculous that it's the first woman that we've had, but incredible. And I think the reason that she's getting so much, I guess, ire from the right and from all over the country is because not only she's a woman, she's been giving these tasks that are just, you know, what is she supposed to do with immigration? What is she supposed to do with that?
This kind of
no, that was going to be my point.
No, she hasn't.
You know, when you know who spent $1 billion, nobody said boo.
Right. No.
He pissed that money away, okay? Gave it to people who knows where it went. Now, Pence, I don't remember. I don't know what he did. I know what he did at the end.
On his face,
but yeah, because you know you don't really hear a lot about what the vice president is doing.
Generally,
you just generally don't.
But that's on purpose, Whoopi.
Yes.
Right? So the vice president traditionally plays second fiddle. You don't want to upstage the president.
Right.
And you know, with all due respect to Kamala Harris and the history that she made, just because you made history doesn't give you a pass. You know, there are certain things that she has done that, you know, trying to kind of figure her way out in the job that hasn't helped the situation.
Well,
I mean, 28% disapproval isn't just the right. So, you know, when you run your campaign, there's an old adage in politics, you know, you can get an idea of how someone will govern based on how they run their campaign. And there were some issues even in her campaign that it seemed to have translated over to the management style in the vice president's office. And people like the palace intrigue, unfortunately. It's a good story.
But let me jump in here real quick.
Yeah, she's in a tough spot. They inherited a lot of problems.
So in a quick nip chic, let me explain to you why Kamala Harris has a 28% approval rating, I believe it was. Okay, so her narrative towards before being elected VP was being pro-immigration. Then she said, do not come. So Miss Dollar Store attorney, Sonny Hostin, Sonny Hostin's commentary is not just about the right being not for Kamala Harris. It's the progressives. It's the Democrats. AOC got on her ass for telling her do not come. Okay, it's legal for immigrants to seek asylum. Do not come. She said do not come, despite running for an election for immigrants, despite having video montages out there saying she's pro-immigration. Okay. She's also unqualified. This is what happens when you lay it low and you spread it wide and be a side chick to Willie Brown while he has a wife and while he had multiple side chicks. Kamala Harris was a side chick. She was not qualified. This is the person who also jailed so many black people on minor crimes, despite going on the Breakfast Club and saying that she smokes marijuana. She smokes weed. Okay. This is a woman who's inauthentic, who laughs. I don't know if it's self-projection or something, but she laughs in every interview. This is a woman who looked inauthentic and looked like she hasn't done her job when Lester Holt kept asking her, have you been to the border? When she has not. I don't care if she's been to the border before she was VP. She's VP now. She has more. She has more authority and more responsibility. She should have went her ass to the border, especially when the outbound boss, President Biden, instructed her to be responsible for the border security, and she was off base on that. I also feel like the reason why she has a low percentage is because Joe Biden has a low percentage, right? And Joe Biden is seen as this chain of command in the presidency, sort of speaking what Tara Setmayer says. Kamala Harris, boss, is Joe Biden. He is the chain of command. And when you are the VP of the United States of America, you are, so to speak, the inbound secretary. Your job is to be dismayed by the president. The president is the person that tells you what job you need to do. Pence was in charge of the coronavirus task force. Olivia Troy spoke about that when she went against the Trump administration. Spoke on liberal media all about it. So there's vast reasons as to why she is off base. There's also going to be even a horrible highlight for her in the future because she's not going to be bigger than the VP. There's no way she's going to run for president if Biden chooses not to run because of his dementia or because he's dead, either or. And I even think I can go far to say that Pete Buttigieg, has more of an approval rating than Kamala Harris does when he's only in charge of the supply chain as a Secretary of Transportation. So anyways, y'all, that's all I have to say. Good job, Tara Setmayer. You're very smart, better than Aaron Navarro. Please do subscribe and click the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload. I think she should replace Aaron Navarro on the show. Deuces. Yay!